Today we want to discuss about green culture. So based on our discussion, Shweta, what do you think is green culture actually?
Alright, in my opinion, green culture can be defined as a lifestyle of making deliberate choices and decisions regarding the resources used for daily living for the purpose of minimizing resources used or to use resources that is renewable.
Shweta, can you describe green culture as a lifestyle?
Green culture as a lifestyle refers to living in a way that minimizes harm to the environment and promotes sustainable practice like reducing energy and water consumption, minimizing waste, and eating locally or produced by locally and organic foods, and using public transportation like cycling instead of driving.
I see, thank you.
So Nabila, in your opinion, what is the benefits of green culture program to early childhood?
For me, benefits of green culture program is can educate children about the importance of preserving the environment and their role in creating a sustainable future. The importance of preserving and protecting the beauty of nature isn't about the trees and birds, but it is also paramount to human survival.
Thank you, Nabila.
I agree with Nadia's idea, but for me that the other benefit of green culture program is first, improve their literacy, appreciation towards nature, communication and leadership skills and behavioral change in long term. This is because if we teach them or educate them from their early childhood, they can apply it in the future. Maybe in the future they will know how to use reduce, reuse and recycle in their lives. So this can help our environment also. That's why we need to teach them from early childhood. For me, that is the benefit. That is also the benefit of green culture program.
For me, other than Hanisa's point, I think it also can help them to understand how their decision and action can affect the environment. So guys, what kind of awareness program that can be done in early childhood?
So in my opinion, I think planting trees and gardens to teach children about the importance of nature and the role plants play in the environment, because through hands-on experience, children learn about the benefits of trees such as oxygen production and habitat creation. That's my idea.
Besides, I think that we can teach children about 3 R's: reduce waste, reuse resources, and recycle materials. As I said before, this the benefit that if we teach them from early, like we teach them how to reuse, how to apply 3 R's in their life, they can apply it in the future. So the awareness program that we can then is teach children about the 3 R's. So maybe we can teach them how to use safe papers, and plastic bags. If they want to go out, teach them to use reusable bag, not to use plastic bags. This 3 R's is important because it helps us to save landfill space by keeping useful materials out of our environment. That's
I see. I think it also can educate them about electricity and encourage them to turn off the lights.
I think too that educate them on how to limit water waste to avoid water supply interruption. This is my idea, and
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
I agree.
okay. So guys, what are the challenges in implementing green culture program and ways to overcome it?
So for me, the first challenge I think is lack of resources, because it is a common challenge in implementing a green culture program. So to overcome this challenge, partnerships with local business, community organization and volunteer, maybe they can provide additional resources. For example, like local businesses may be willing to donate supplies or funding, while community organization may be able to provide something like expertise or volunteer time. And the next challenge is lack of understanding or knowledge about sustainable practice among educators, parents or caregivers. To overcome this challenge, it may be necessary to provide training or resources to these stakeholders. This may include workshops, online resources, or partnership with sustainability experts.
For me, the other challenges like circumstance, lack of resources and lack of understanding or knowledge. I think lack of building codes and regulation also the challenge in implementing green culture program. The way to overcome this challenge, lack of building codes and regulation. Regulatory enforcement and incentive instruments are the main tools for the government to promote green building development. In the absence of sufficient regulation and policy, the construction industry becomes unmotivated in implementing building practice in the project. So, to overcome this, government should play the important role in advancing the development of green building. So, government should think the green building is important, as we know that right now that we live in society which use lot of things that can pollute our environment. So government should think more because we know that other generation want to live in this environment, in this planet. So right now we have to use green building and so that it can save our environment, save our planet.
I see, I agree with that. And other than that, it's also can have a budget because a lot of respondents say that clean materials and clean technologies are more expensive than conventional materials or technologies. To overcome this situation, try to avoid spending money on expensive consulting or unproven solution and technologies. Some investment cannot be avoided and are worth the initial expenses. For example, alternative energy projects such as solar will have a large upfront cost but give a strong long-term return.
I think there's one challenges on this program is lack of employee management. Some employees may not be invested in the program, making it difficult to implement. The program should be introduced through education and communication. Some employees may not be invested in the program, making it difficult to implement. The program should be introduced through education and communication. Employers should explain the benefits of the program and how it will impact positively on the company's environmental sustainability goals. Regular update and reminders can also help keep the program at the forefront on employees' minds. Okay, that's all for me.
So today that is only our discussion about what we learn about what is green culture as a lifestyle. We know the benefits of green culture program to adulthood, and we know what kind of challenges that implemented in green culture program. So I hope that our discussion can help us to gain some knowledge in green technology.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. It really helped a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.